So continuing our talk from the first video, if you guys didn't see it, you guys might want to go there and watch it. I mean, unless you guys don't care. Either way, I mean. So yeah, the engine for Battlefield 3 is unique in its own variety because most FPS shooters stick to a certain type of engine. What makes Battlefield 3 different is that this engine is combined with a different engine. I don't know if anybody would suspect it, but this engine uses the sports engine that EA Sports uses, like for Madden or FIFA. The movement for that engine, they use that and integrate it into their own engine. That and a variety of other things, but basically that what makes it, I think, unique in its own way. That and is probably the most powerful engine there is out right now that's driving this game, which is why they're saying they hope, which is why you've been hearing people hope it'll be as good for console as it will for PC, because this engine really is that powerful, but yet they don't know if the consoles can handle it, because the amount of screens per second that it could run is outstanding, but yet they've reduced it because of the size of the maps, the destruction which you can cause to buildings, just breaking down buildings like it's nothing with rocket launchers, which everybody would love to do. But that's the problem. They are not certain, and they feel certain because they have the Xbox and the PS3 able to game test it to see if it even works. And just them trying to figure out what is fair, but people are hugely will still buy the game no matter what, because Battlefield, since it came out, started out on PC at first. Battlefield 2 comes out, it gained so much success because people that played Battlefield knew what they could do. And when Battlefield 2 came out, it was just all the advertisements that it gave out, and it put out a lot of talk, and it backed it all up and then some for what you can do. So that's, I think, what makes Battlefield 3 is going to be well, I can't find the word to say it because this game is just, it's going to be crazy. Who knows what they're gonna? Who knows what the storyline is gonna be? Who knows if they're gonna, how the online is gonna be? But who also knows if the PC version is gonna be better? A lot of people will just say, you know what? Yeah, it is. And I may just agree with them, because if you think about it, PCs can always push, like, PCs were basically made. Look at that fail, and I die. I still kill him, but I die. But either way, PCs have a lot more memory, have a lot more RAM, and a lot more power that they can give, because we could customize it. We can't really do that to the consoles. A lot of people say, oh yeah, well, I mod my Xbox. No, it doesn't matter if you mod the Xbox. The PC, on the other hand, you can change the components, you can overclock it, you can do so many things to it to make it run who knows how many screens per second, give it so much RAM that everything takes like a second to pop up and run. Just the PC is an astounding piece of technology that can always be upgraded, but it could also break down. That's one of the default things that people don't really pay attention to. Or if you try to mess with it and you know nothing about the PC, then you'll break your own PC. But still, if you're just there to game, the PCs are one of the most incredible gaming systems you can have. One of the original gaming systems you can have. And but yeah, that's Battlefield 3. So if you want to get it, I would suggest, yes, hell yeah. Even if you are a COD fan and say, no, it's a noob move, or it's you're being a noob about it. No, it's just putting out the facts. Battlefield 2 has gained so much success since it came out. You know, it wasn't, you know, as widely advertised as Modern Warfare 2, but it's put out a lot more effort. And if I talk to a lot of people, a lot of my friends hate Black Ops compared to Battlefield 2. And you know, it's been a while since Battlefield 3 has come out, and people would rather play Battlefield 2 than, you know, Black Ops, you know, which Black Ops has, you know, gained $1 billion in sales and revenue and all that, and has got this widely success rate. But still, you know, they'll rather play Battlefield. The other game I want to talk about that's coming out in October is everybody's favorite COD game. Well, I don't know now, but it's Modern Warfare 3. Now, there's for those of you who don't know or would want to go, there's a little multiplayer. How should I say this? Basically a COD fan concert. The reason I say concert is because Kanye West will be there. He will be presenting the day multiplayer is introduced for Modern Warfare 3. Yes, I said it. Kanye West. That's who Activision got. Kanye West to introduce Black Ops. You know, not Eminem, whose songs they've been using since, you know, 2 games in a row for Modern Warfare 3. You know, and not even for Black Ops. You know, not Eminem. They'll get Kanye West. But you know, still, what's gonna happen is this: in this little concert that I like to call, they have a life-size replica.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
From what I'm hearing, it's either gonna be either scrapyard or Kowloon. What makes this thing a life-size replica? Like, it's really, they're gonna build it and have it there at the Staples Center, I think they said, and they're gonna have zip lines, and you're gonna be able to play on this little magnificent little course that they've hand built. You're gonna be able to play paintball. So, you know, to play on one of the COD maps in real life is very funny, but it'll be, I mean, if you go, it'll be very amusing. And you're gonna be able to, you know, play the multiplayer beta. Well, not the beta itself, but, you know, the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3 and see how it goes. The opening day. But here's the catch. It's in Los Angeles. Tickets, I think, were around $140, and it's a 2-day event. So $140 to get for your ticket to go. There's actually pretty cheap for 2 days for everything they offer. It's pretty cheap actually, because, you know, they could have jacked up the price if they wanted to. But it's in LA, and the tickets are $140 for a 2-day event. So if you think you want to go at all, just, you know, look that up. It's on, I think, their website, and it'll be very fun. I know it'll be very fun. I want to go, but I mean, we'll see right now. I might actually go and take footage. I don't know if they'll let me take footage if I do go. It should be. I don't think they might. Who knows? But basically, what they're saying in Modern Warfare 3 is that for the first time you'll be able to pull off what Battlefield's been pulling off since Battlefield 2. No, since Battlefield. Blow up buildings. Yes, they finally introduced it. And that's what they're trying to sell on Modern Warfare 3. Hope you guys had a great time. And as you can see, I don't know who does get 52 kills in a TDM, but if you've gotten higher, please post it. Whatever. Later.